Hello. How is everyone? If you are on here, please just say hi so I know who is on here. I am got a microphone, so let me know if it sounds a little bit better, sounds a little bit crisper, not today. So to just begin, again, I'm just going to do a little bit of announcements and share a little bit about who I am. And so I am a light language channel and a light code activator, which means that I channel light language. Light language can come from different people or different beings, so the transmissions can come through from like a star seed being, a galactic being, any type of elemental like a dragon, fairies, elves, that type of thing. It can come through as an ancient language of the earth that is no longer spoken. Angelic languages. And so when I do these light language transmissions, I have an intention and then connect to the beings that want to come through. So I don't necessarily, like going into it, I don't know exactly who I am going to be, where the transmission is coming through. As I'm speaking it, I can see who it's coming through. Hi, Courtney, who's coming through. And I can tell you that often, especially lately, so as far as like who I am, I guess maybe more energetically or as a being, is more of a blue being. I always see myself as blue. And so that is what has been coming through a lot. And with that is that when I do these transmissions, especially when they're in a group setting like this, is that everybody experiences it a little bit different. So to me, it might sound one way, but to you, it might sound a different way. And the intention that I put out may, signal keeps freezing. Okay, so I'm not getting, usually I get a signal that, that my bandwidth is low and I'm not. So I'm not sure if it's you or me. If there's anyone else on here, if you can maybe give me an idea of whether or not I'm freezing up. So, okay, so where was I at? Oh, about being able to experience it. So the intention that I have going in, you may receive something differently or experience it differently. Okay, so it's a little bit, okay. So hopefully it gets a little bit stronger. I don't know. Sometimes it works really well here and sometimes it doesn't. So hopefully everything comes through. And then it's been kind of weird energy lately too. I've noticed that there's been weird, like kind of connection issues and things. So, okay. So you were saying that you see blue light energy from others. Wow. Yeah, there's a lot of blue beings coming in now there for whatever reasons. There's a lot of blue beings coming in, and there's also a lot of children, or younger children and children being born awake too. And so you're going to start seeing a lot of that. And so that's how light language can be experienced. And so you just allow yourself to experience however it is that it comes through. Just no expectations, just be curious about what it is, and knowing that whatever it is that you need, your highest self is allowing you to experience it, and it's going to open up exactly what it is that you need. So I do, just so that you know, like in my work, other than doing these YouTube stuff, is that I do individual sessions with people. And so I always post my website if you want to go and see my offerings. And there's some different ways that I do it. I do some packages, and then I also have individual sessions. And then the other thing that I do that is super fun is that there's a tab that says, I think it says donation services. And so if you click on that, you can donate. It's just like you offer what it is that you want to offer. You put your intention. I provide you with I will record a personalized light language transmission for you and send it to you through your email that you provide for me, and with instructions on how to work with it. And also, if you want follow up, like as far as maybe an integration session, there's also a donation link for like a 20 to 30 minute integration session. But for that integration session, that really it's something that comes after you do the light language transmission that you donate for. So there's that service. And then when I do individual sessions, it's really coaching and assisting people through whatever it is that they need to be assisted through or to be woken up to. So I had a meditation instructor a long time ago that said something that has always stuck with me. And that is that nobody can teach you anything. It's just that you're being called back to, it's that you're remembering. They're helping you to remember. So we know all of this stuff already. It's just that when we meet with people or we choose to work with people, it's because we're seeking out their help to help us remember. And so it's not like so when I do the coaching and things, I'm not your teacher. I'm really your guide, assisting you into remembering what you already know. And so it's super fun to be able to get to do that. And so I just invite you to check out the offerings that I have on my website. So that's the only announcements I have. I have the Light Language Attunement course underway, and another one will be starting. I happen to be in the Phoenix, Arizona area until June. And so I have a bunch of different places that I will be doing live things at. And so if you're in the Phoenix, Arizona area, I really encourage you to sign up for my newsletter. Just go onto my website and sign up for my newsletter, because all of those dates and places that I'll be will be in there. And so I just tend to travel around a lot. And so I'm here for a while, and then I'll be in Seattle, and then I don't know, I might be back in Idaho. It just kind of, I kind of go with the flow. So with all of that being said, I want to begin, excuse me, it's very interesting whenever I do these, is that I always have to like burp. It's like I have to get some energy out. And so then I always feel silly, because I'm like, feeling like I have to hold it in. But anyway, so that's what's happening. Okay. So today's intention is, like I said, we're doing kind of a 6 weeks, a 6 week thing where we're just moving through different activations to assist us in all these new energies that are coming up. So we just, the new moon just happened on Monday, and then we're going to be having the full moon just happened on Monday. We're going to be having the eclipse coming up on the 8th, 9th, and then, there'll be the new moon. And so there's just a lot going on. I'm really not attuned to the astrological events happening as far as like knowing. It's not something that I have the knowledge base for. So as far as like what's happening with the planets and how they're aligned, a lot of times I really don't know what's happening in that aspect, because that's not what I'm supposed to be bringing forth right now. And so, but I do know that there's a lot of energies, there's a lot of stuff happening, there's a lot of stuff happening in our outer world, and it's time to just come in. And it's the way that we shift and change is we change from within to without, not without to within. And so the more that we shift our energy within, our energy actually gets bigger and bigger. And as our energy gets bigger, anybody coming into our energy field actually starts to transmute. And so often we've been told that we have to protect our area, our energy, and put up these barriers and different things. And that's actually, good morning, Michelle, not what's happening, or that's not what we need to do. We don't need to protect ourselves. So if you think about putting up a boundary or barrier with your energy, it's automatically, we're creating more separation when we do that. When we work on our energy and expand our energy from within, and our energy field vibrates at a higher frequency, then anything coming into our energy field automatically starts to transmute into that higher frequency. So it's really kind of the opposite. We don't want to protect our energy. We want to expand our energy. The more we expand our energy, the more we shift everything around us. And so with the light language transmissions that I'm doing, that's the overall really big intention. And so specifically today, we're going to be working on the energy body, the chakra system, to activate and open it up so that we are in alignment. Our chakras really are portals for the energy to flow freely in and out, and so that our full system can be in alignment and assist us in moving forward. So that's the intention of today's activation. I'm drinking cacao tea. I don't know if you guys have ever had cacao. So I'm a ceremonial cacao facilitator. And so using like the ceremonial cacao paste, but I got some cacao tea that's made from the husk of the cacao bean, and it's lovely. I love it. So that's something fun to try if you want to try something new. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into your space, your sacred space. Allowing yourself to be still or to move, really just tuning in to what it is that you need. You may find that your hands need to move, or they're wanting to form a mudra, whether you're sitting still or moving. Just notice your beautiful energy system. Observing what it looks like now, the color, the form it's taking. Allowing yourself to rest in your still spot, just breathing. Breathing in the beauty, the essence of your frequency. Some of you may be noticing a number appearing. or numbers, the sequence of numbers. Just notice that. Or it may be that you're noticing color or a size or shape of your energy. Just observing that. And observing that throughout this transmission, and just being curious whether it wants to shift or move, what it wants to do. And the earth is wanting to speak to you today. Doka mokoshaki naha I mokushnaka o bokushnahi go shakarado. Ula makara shikene moko ashiki namakara da koshnaha. Mikira shiku akara shikina maki. Nakora shinamuko minahi ko makara shikina mukushna kera. Makina shikia bakoniaki. Ura shamaki adabakana moko adaiya kashina moko. Ora shinamako ni adaka mokushnakera idiko maina. O bakina kashinamokora kara shinamoko na koshiki. Ida bakona makina ha namakora shiko mikira shikira bakara shakona ki. Ura bakushna ha. Ura bakushni mikera ia namako shakara shinamuku bakita ko anamukushiki. Inamaka shinamakushna hi anamako adaha. Uminikia shinamokora bakashana mokoma kashinekora shanamakara ko nia koshiki. Ira makashiki na hoko wadaha. Arabokoshna mikia kadashakora. Mikina shinemokora kaha. Ekara shinemaki dokubakara shinako aki. Inahakara shinemako bakushnaki. Ira bukuni aha nashikina hina moko. Ora shinamahira shakopa kara shinako ashakina moko a uku ananema. Anamanano shiki. Uka bakira shana ko a ira kushni muko adaha. Ira boku a shinamoko a dekishanaka nakora shiki. A makara shikini makomi aki adako a shinmahiki adaha. Ala shamaka anamoku adashiki boko aki. Ikana makera shanaha. Ora shabakoa. Umaki. Dokara shamaka anamoko shiki na koshinakaha. Uta bakainia. Ota bakana yamako shakina kira ubahi. Era shanakara goshnikinahi. Obara ikarashine hoa dashika. Pushana moho, Ushnamahika hirashanaha, Aramona horashnamokoshna hikira hakaradoshna hiki. Om Marashna Naina Namokoshnahi Ora Bakashna Hara Koshnikinamoko Anaka Irabokoni Ashiki Arahaba Kashoko Oshna Makahara Shinimoko Aki Irashanahara Shoko Ana Moku Ina Kashikiado Obahi Kirashanaka Ekanamokoshna Hiki Irabokoshna hara shanamoko ushna kiyado urashanamaki makashana karashiki bokushna ha ekarashinugoni kiyara orashibokushna hiki ekaranama karadoshno hokoshna shikiyaka araboku ushna a ishanamu arakoshni urakashna Ora patakashna ko ama ki no ko a shikira da doshna haka. Ora shinamaka shinamakushna kiyaka. Ekanamakushna ha. Ekanamakushna hakara bakushna. Ina muku ashi anaka doko pakashani kuniaki. Ira shinamakushna haraka. Pushni mihina. Pushni mahina kona hara kashni mokoshna hara kara bokoariki. Ekarashina mahana koshna shikara bakana koshniki. Ekaradanoa baha. Ekaramo hoshna hi. Whenever you're feeling lost or confused, go to Gaia, go to her, go to your favorite aspect of her, whether that's water, the ground, whether it's sand or the mountains, grass, the trees. Just go to her and touch her. Just allowing her to show you the experience of her infinite love for you. Just observe by how you choose to connect with her that she clears any confusion, any sense of lostness. She's always here every time you breathe. It is her that you're breathing. Doshne mahana koshne shiniko. Ukara bakashnaha. Dora shabako. Ushnama kadishiniko naha. Ekara boku ana kotapoko shnaha. Ikara boku niya koshnaha. Ora shamaki. Ora shamaki mokoshnaha. Dokarashinamoko. Okarashinanaha. Ora shinamako namaki shiniko aki. Dokarashinamakata kashnokoshniki mokoaha. Ide mua nishiniko. Ide munia bodoshnamaki dokoshnaki nabakaha. Ikadashinamaku niaki. Aranona makara shikmokushnaha. Ikarabuku abakarashinamaku mina karashinamukushnaka. Ikaraboha kidashinimaku. Idabahana hashiniko. Alashinamahara koshnikiada. Shamakia. Just allow yourself to sit in this as long as you need. And if you would like to share any experience or anything that may have risen while you were participating in this, receiving in this transmission, please share in the comments. I'd love to hear. Ooh, I just got like super dizzy, kind of feeling that vortexy sensation. So, because I can't see faces on the live stream, I don't know if everyone is still just kind of resting in this energy or they're feeling like it's just time for silence and not really talk a whole lot. I encourage you to journal about any experiences that you have while listening to light language. Or even experiences that you may have that when you listen that your language begins to activate and come forth. Okay. It's in your back. Like, is it up your spine, Michelle? I mean, that tends to be where, the chakras tend to open, is in the spine. Or that, that Kundalini energy moving up. Beautiful. Yeah. So there's this connection happening. Our bodies. So I always see, and maybe I've shared this in the past, that are, have yarn. What a cutie. That our body to the electrical system of, of the United States or whatever. But so the energy needs to run up and down. It's like, so there's all this transmission going on, but the reason that we have these physical bodies is because of that. So, I mean, we're an electrical system, right? And so the reason that we have this physical form is so that we can transmit the energy. So we receive and transmit both. And so that's why we get to experience this in our bodies, and why we have our bodies. Our bodies are truly our first spirit guide that comes in with us. It gives us all the information that we need, and it connects us to this earth, and it connects us to the universe. It connects us to our star family. So, yeah. So everyone's feeling electrified. That's good. That's good. That getting activated. Okay. So, are there any questions? Anything that you'd like more explanation before we sign off? You're welcome. I will see you all next week. And I'm sure I'll be doing a special, like a live around the eclipse, or that day anyway. So that'll be a lot of fun. We'll see how that energy moves and things. So I will see you all next week. And please like and share, and put on notifications so you get notified of these live streams. But the more people who actually connect with this channel, it's like the more reach that I can have. And so I love it when people share my content. And no, probably nothing for the weekend, Fatima. So anyway, but I will see you all next week for sure anyway. Thank you.